May this ever succeed. May this produce many more writers that we so desperately need, and wish you all the very best. I hope to see you with me on screen again, and for God's sake, don't upstage me again.
Friends, I think we've done very well time-wise. Something Mr. Bachchan has taught the entire industry how to manage time, be on time, leave on time, maybe. Alex, I'd like to say this. In our country, our beautiful country, India, we honor the people we revere, love, and respect in a particular way. It's an old tradition, and I'd like to keep with that tradition by making Mr. Bachchan wear a shawl. It's the thing we do, right? This particular shawl, come this side, my darling, come this side. This particular shawl, Mr. Bachchan, come stand there, sweetheart. If you can stand here. This particular shawl is a pashmina, of course, but what we decided to do was going with the Parsi theme, and you know how I think you're half a Parsi yourself in many ways, especially with your punctuality and all. We decided to do it in a Kagara embroidery style, a traditional Parsi embroidery. But that would just be ornate and ornamental. I want to ask you all if anyone knows what one of the many meanings of Amitabh is. Let me tell you. Amitabh, apart from the many meanings that we like to give, Mr. Bachchan, one of the official meanings of the word Amitabh means everlasting light. Thank you, Ram, for that. And everlasting light, we decided that we would embroider on the border of this beautiful shawl created by Ashdin Lilawala and calligraphed by Achyut Pallav. We would embroider on the border everlasting light in 15 world and Indian languages. From Chinese, Urdu, Persian, Japanese, Hindi, Marathi, Sanskrit, Tamil, Oriya, everything. I'd like to call on my beautiful wife on stage so the two of us together. All of us over here and people all over the world, you will always be our everlasting light.
Thank you so much, Boman. Very humbling moment for me and very emotional. Perhaps many of you don't know, but in a few weeks from now, 15th of February, I shall be completing 50 years in the film industry. And may I just say that this wonderful wrapping around my shoulder is the best gift that I could ever have received for my 50 years. Thank you so much, Boman.
What a day. Thank you. कोई बात नहीं, मैं कोई आराम से, शांति से.
Boman, so if you could tell us, what made you change your track, from acting to direction?
I have not changed anything. I was always an actor, always will be an actor. It's just that I just found a new craft. I like writing ever since I've been a little kid. I've been writing since I've been a little kid, but writing very badly. But over the years, I decided to learn the craft by reading books, by going and visiting New York from time to time. I met Alex over here in New York, my dear friend now, like a brother, who we discussed my script. He was so encouraging. And over the years, we remained friends. One fine day, he calls me and says, I'm making a tuxedo. I said, what for? He says, I don't like wearing tuxedos, but this time I'm very excited to wear a tuxedo. So he says, I said, what for? He calls up very excited. He said, I've been nominated for the Oscars. So, and then next thing I know, 2 days later, because that party lasted for 2.5 days, he called up and said, we won. I said, I know, I watch television here in India. I know. And the idea behind this was, when I wrote the script, and I've met with Alex, his illustrious friends from the industry that he works with, I